Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Nigerians in the diaspora have been suffering in the hands of their host country, and this is because possibly they do not want us to stay back again. We've heard a lot of cry from South Africa, we've heard from Lebanon, we've heard from China. Yeah, it all started in China. We've also heard in other countries of the world, and guess what? It's not getting funny again. The most trending one is the one that is viral right now, and it has to do with Nigerians in Dubai. It's really, really sad seeing Nigerians in Dubai being left to suffer in desert. Why are all of these things happening? It happened in Lebanon, in China. They are rejecting us. They do not want us to stay. Though most people are saying that it's traceable to what Hush Puppy did because he was, I think, resident there, or he had some things to do there and all of that. And based on the fraud issue and all of that, they seem not to have anything to do with Nigerians. And some white guys talk about how we are so much involved in fraud. So right now, they're like, Nigerians should not come closer to them, and they are hoisting us out of their country. The Nigerian chairman of Nigerian in Diaspora Commission had already reacted to the video, but guess what? I think for me it's a wake-up call, because the truth is, as much as those in the diaspora have been helping in talking about some of the key issues that is really disturbing in this country, but I feel at the point that it's needful for all of us to come stay here. Like some people will say, we die here. Let's leave all those countries and come down and fix our country. No home on earth is like your own home. No country in the world can host you better than Nigeria will do if we fix it. You can walk boldly. Nobody can tell you to go elsewhere and all of that. That's why we're suffering all of this. Now, but guess what? I'm going to allow you to watch the video. It's really troubling. And for those who don't understand, Yoruba, because they spoke in Yoruba, they spoke in Igbo, and also in Hausa. When we come back, I'll give you an idea of what they say, and then we'll look at the reaction of Dabire to this trending video. Let's watch this
place to go. This is where we've been sleeping outside for 6 days and they've been moving us around. These are Nigerians. Here kwa ndi Igbo ma ndị Hausa ma ndị Yoruba nọ na obodo oyibo a na-akpọ Dubai, United Emirates Arab. Ndị obodo abịago chụọ anyị ọsọ ebe anyị nọ. So anyị si ebe a pụọ na-achụ anyị. This is 6 days now anyị nọ na-ararụ n'iro. So because Nigerian government ụmụ ihe na-emere anyị. These are Nigerians. Assalamu alaikum, mutanen garin mu, ɗan Najeriya na kashe ku. Mun dan gurin mutanen Najeriya ne. Ya mutanen Dubai sun kore mu daga cikin garin su, sun ce mu bar garin su kafin on the 10th of this month. Sannan kuma sun ce mu zo Wantaran Center, ba za su kai mu garin mu baya. Muka dawo nan gurin Wantaran Center, aka ce mu bar gurin mu je masallaci mu zauna, muka je masallaci muka zauna. Aka ce to mu bar gurin kuma mu koma cikin daji. Abin da ake kiran desert. Ga mutanen mu ma a cikin desert da sun ga a nan gurin. Ba ruwa, ba abinci, ba ma abin sha. Amma da suna cikin desert. Ga shi nan Dubai, UAE, United Emirates Arab kenan. Ga sunan ga mutane mu wallahi. Mun fi nan banga wadansu sukan zo su sumaye a nan gurin. So Nigerians dan Allah, ku abin ku za ku ma yaran ku ga mun rai a hanya. Mun zo nan gurin dai mu samu kudi don mu kawo a iyayen ma gida na, amma ga shi nan za mu mulwa wayo a nan garin. Nigerian government muna kiran ku don da ya san yake karfi, yana da karfin da zai sa wanga video din ya je viral, ya kokari ya samu na video.
So to sọ fún wa ni pé àwa ọmọ Nàìjíríà wà níbí, àtọkùnrin àtobìnrin, àtẹni tó lóyún, àti wà ń bíbà látọjọ́ 6. Àwọn olóyún wà láàrin wa, àwọn tó níwèé láti padà wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kí gbogbo wa máa lọ, a dẹ̀ ṣe tán, a ò fẹ́ lòdì sófin wọn. Wọ́n ní pé gbogbo wa máa lọ, àti kóra wa síbí báyìí. A wà níwájú tó yẹ kó ti pè wá wọlé. Nígbà tó bọ́yá, wọ́n tuntun tì wá síwájú. Ní ìsìn báyìí, inú dẹ́sàtì, inú yanrìn tí ó wà fún ẹranko láti máa gbé, ibẹ̀ náà kó wa sí. Nǹkan tó ń sọ wá ní pé wọ́n lẹ́ranko ni wá, wọ́n ti wá títí wọ́n ní ká máa wọnú inú igbó lọ. Àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yẹn, àwọn èèyàn wa ní, àwọn èèyàn ọmọ Nàìjíríà, àwọn ló wà ń bẹ̀. Àwọn tó níwèé láti padà sílé, wọn ò ṣí ọ̀nà fún wa láti padà. Àwọn èèyàn ló wà nínú igbó tẹ́ ń wò yẹn. Àwọn èèyàn wa rèé, àwọn ọkùnrin wà nù wa, àwọn àgbàlagbà, àwọn tó wá sọlúdé ń bíbà wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn olóyún wà ń bẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ kékeré wà ń bẹ̀. Níṣẹ́ náà ti wá wọnú inú igbó lọ, wọ́n ní ká máa wọnú igbó lọ, wọ́n ṣe náà wọ́n lé wa bí ẹranko.
All right, welcome back. Just listen to the interpretation of what some of them are saying in our local dialects.
All right, for the Yoruba man, he said that it's a lot of persons who are amongst them. Some of them have papers to come home, but they couldn't come home simply because a flight back home has been shut down, according to the Yoruba interpretation. The man said they have the pregnant women amongst them, the little children amongst them, the aged amongst them. They've been there for like 6 days. They asked them to gather there. They gathered. The next thing they said, they push them forward again. That they should move out there where the animals, more like the cattle, are being read. Now push them into the forest, into the bushes, into the desert land, telling them to leave, that they are more like animals. That some persons who even have papers, who have complete document to come home, those who came for holiday, that they're all stranded in there. They're all these people you are seeing down there, all those people you are seeing down in the desert, they're all Nigerians, that they are beckoning on Nigerian government to come to their aid. Same thing with the Igbo man. Igbo man said this whole issue, these people are all seeing it, they're all in United Arab Emirates, and they've been out here sleeping out there for 6 days. No help, no comment, nothing, and they are stranded. They are beckoning on Nigerian government to please come to their aid. They're all Nigerians.
All right, thank you very much. And the chairman of the Nigerian in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, she has reacted to these, and according to her reaction, she said it on her Twitter handle. That's, I'm talking about Aband0ned. She said that UAE given illegal immigrant March 1st to gave illegal immigrant March 1st to leave, extended till August 17, and UAE even gave 3 free flights. They have been returning. 179 came in yesterday free of charge, but some still been on hiding and breaking the laws. You shouldn't stay illegally anywhere. That video was some days ago. Once they realize they can get free flight, they go calling themselves to go sleep in front of the mission. The illegal ones are affecting the legal ones negatively with such behavior. Please, let's obey the law of other countries. From all indication there, I can't hear her talk about anything like evacuating them, but I think they are now depending on the country themselves to do the evacuation. But thumbs up to the Aband0ned. To be truthful, she's been a little bit helpful, especially when videos like this go viral. For example, that of Lebanon, some other places, Nigerian government has been helping. But I think at this point, sorry if what I'm going to say may hurt some persons, I feel at this point that God is talking to us here via all these countries, because I feel that Dubai, as beautiful as it is, as much as there is so much opportunities there and all of that, Nigeria is richer naturally than Dubai. In terms of population, guess what? Nigerians are the best in all respect. Go to the United States, it's well proven. Go to other countries of the world, we are the best. Before you mention 5 black people on earth, a Nigerian must be mentioned. Talk of other this thing, infrastructure and the rest, in building it, Nigerians are good. But why is it that we can't come and stay here? I can assure you that nobody in this country, in your own hometown or even outside your hometown, can cause you suffer this thing. Yes, we are having insecurity and all of that, but if we come back and work together as a people and fix this country will be far better than Dubai. And how are we going to do this? Some people believe that it is never possible to fix this country, but I believe that if we start from ourselves, to first of all fix ourselves, and stop all this foolishness of corruption, of stealing from one another, of duping your brother, duping your sister, and doing all manner of nefarious things, we can help ourselves starting from there. Guess what? You may be talking about the federal government is so corrupt, and as much as you are saying that, I believe it, and because I've seen it, those that have been put in elective position, they are very corrupt. Those that have been put in some enviable position to change the lives of Nigeria, they are very corrupt. But the big question is, where did they come from? Did they just give birth to them and we found them in Aso Rock? We found them in NDDC? We found them in those places that we have found them? Of course, no. With our bare hands, with our vote, we brought them in. They say, some people say, no, it's not like that. It's because they are playing around with the INEC. Who brought in where was that INEC man taken from? Was it not from amongst us? They kept him there. And all what he realizes he must do is to play according to, to dance according to the piper's tune, because that's the person that will pay him. If we make up our mind to change this country, brothers, we can change this country, but we need to fix ourselves. Look at how we are being rejected in other countries of the world, despite how useful we are, because we are too corrupt. Every Nigerian is like the blood running in our bloodstream is corruption. Nigerians are too corrupt. Look at the commissions. Look at even normal businesses on a daily basis. EFCC is not resting. They are arresting Yahoo boys. It's crazy. So these things from amongst us, they take someone out and say, rule us. And because that blood is running in them, it's affecting everything. Look at how we are being rejected. Some of them there we are seeing littered out there, they are skillful. They are adding value to Dubai. They are adding value to United States. They are adding good value. They should be valued. Someone on the comment section talked about that some of our employment letters or employment agreement have been reviewed in some countries of the world because they're trying to give us a timeline that we have to go. They're tired of us. Imagine.
But I beg to differ just a little. It's not all Nigerians that
I'm
are
not
like
saying all. I'm not saying all.
Because when you say Nigerians, there's still some very good ones there. Just that, unfortunately, we try the very corrupt ones.
But how are we feeling the uncorrupt ones?
Obviously, if you ask me, maybe the time for change is very
now
close.
Yes, we have to wake up.
All of a sudden, the countries are beginning to look at what's happening in Ghana. I saw it. I smiled. I wasn't angry. I wasn't. Ghanaians are demanding. In fact, if you see the tax people, they were demanding 1 million naira tax for a small shop. I don't even know that if what that guy sells is so, because they had their rules and regulations that look, Nigeria, if you're coming in, you are not going to share among the retail. That much, if you come in with your big money and you're coming to drag the little retailers market they have, they don't want it anymore. Yes, we have ECOWAS where it allows free trade, but they don't want their economy to cripple. They don't want the local man to suffer, hardship. So they are now curbing Nigerians, giving Nigerians some very unreasonable taxes to pay, like 1 million naira as tax.
Why? Because they know that our environment is not conducive for us. So that's why we're running away.
Yes. Go home. So
you're coming to show us your skills and your ability in our country. So go get your country fixed.
Exactly.
That's most important.
That's where we are right now. If all Nigerians, and it's a difficult call, but honestly, those countries you're staying there, enjoying their economy, they pay the price one way or the other.
Exactly.
Even the Chinese we're talking about now, there was a time China was a third world country and they have very corrupt leaders. They started changing policies. Today, you dare not steal any public holder, steal any money. They'll pay with their price because the policies are there to guide them all. But right now, maybe we're in a verge of change, and all hands needs to be on deck. I would say, instead of going to die in the desert, come home, brothers, come home, sisters, let's fix our nation.
All right, that's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. Listen, there are please no insult, just air your mind rightly, and so that we can